bases have been going at it early from the tailgate to the end zones, and you got to think this... And the Rainbow Warriors will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Carter. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Spartans offense will get first crack at it today. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, and you get all the quotes, all the people talking about, all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Catch in the middle, it's Myers. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The Spartans will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. So Hawaii's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. They're led by a sensational signal caller. And Jesse, one thing every elite quarterback knows is where to find the weak spot in the secondary. And there might be a few of them there.
Yeah, there's no mystery where this quarterback is going to be throwing the football and who he's going to be trying to pick on. They knew coming into this game this was going to be the matchup they want to take advantage of. Now, David, the defense and their coordinator are going to have to find creative ways to help out this cornerback and use safety coverage over the top, some zone, try and get him as many doubles as they can. But you can't double cover all game long. This guy's going to be on an island from time to time, and you know that's when the quarterback's going to go after.
And I was about to say, dude, I'm not giving you that opportunity. I'm not putting him on an island. I'm going to use zone coverages. I'm going to try to hide him as much as I can. You see this all the time. You know you're in a deficiency. How do you mask it? How do you hide it? If he goes one-on-one on an island, that's a bad job calling defense.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. Got a man. It's Porter. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23. And this D would love to force a field goal try. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. He'll keep it himself. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal for the offense. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Looking for the goal line. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Warriors! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's out of bounds at the 27-yard line, to a couple extra yards of field position for this offense to start. Dropping back, it's McDaniel. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle, it's Gardner. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass. But you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. You can't give up a sack there.
And the Spartans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Quickly complete. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. There he goes. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Nebraska went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Huskers always seem to get everyone's best punch, but today they were the ones who delivered the knockout. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
How about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Looking for a man. It's McDaniel. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. Makes it past the marker. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. And the Spartans will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Trying play action. Here's a heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
The Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Rainey. Breaks into the open. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Looking to throw, it's McDaniel. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Leaves it with the back. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Got him and nobody's close. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Rainbow Warriors moving quickly to the line. Quarterback on the keeper. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. They'll try to blast their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hawaii! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass, it's McDaniel. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Gardner. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Spartans send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. That's caught. It's Porter. Let's take a second to think about Hawaii. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national.
Gashes the heart of the knee. He's brought down the one of play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Hawaii!
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Oh, they're after him. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Dropping back, it's McDaniel. Trying to escape and get it himself. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. The sure hands, it's Gardner. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. The Spartans decide to punt it away. Wants to bring it back. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Finds a man on the left. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards. We're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Turning it on. Got some room in under the goal line. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Warriors.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that.
San Jose State, 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Scanning the field, it's McDaniel. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game, are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be a deep shot for the end zone. Give him 6. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
Man, that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
Unit on the field.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, rivalry game in the SEC. Of course, that's almost redundant in that league. But check this out. Texas A&M overcame a sloppy start and just put the finishing touches on a notable road win. And to pick yourself up and dust yourself off away from College Station, these Aggies got to be thrilled with this result. Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Rush is on him. He's going to take off. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Bought a little time, lets it go. The Spartans will punt it away on 4th down.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm, but you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
I love having guys that have the ability to make something happen after they catch it. Simple hitch route, right? Okay, give me some extra yards. Get me a 1st down after the play. Nice job by the wide receiver.
Makes the grab. They get him on the ground. Late in the half, they have the 1st down at the 41. Wants to go up top on 1st down. With the catch, it's Porter. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution.
And the Spartans will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Pulls it and fires to the left. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Lost one deep down the right side. Makes a grab at the 25, and there's room. Touchdown, Hawaii. He got a step and just dusted the field. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
San Jose State, 0.
He'll bring it back looking for help. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
Second down coming up.
Wilson to pass. Grab near the marker is Callaway. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
He's out of bounds at the 39. And first down.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll go back to the air on second down. Makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Third down.
Just keeps slinging it. Grab near the sticks. It's Avant. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Spartans look to keep this drive humming.
Good enough for a first down.
Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Third down coming.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Caught close to the marker, it's Avant. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains, it's first down at the 27.
Good enough for a first down.
Looking downfield on first down. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Play number 9 on this drive. Bringing the heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
That's his second sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him, let somebody else beat me, not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Wilson will throw. They'll run the screen. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. Good. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Leaves it with the running back. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Rainbow Warriors with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They've got it out to the 34 after getting... Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. This time, the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give on the option. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's gone. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Gives it on the option. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the field goal unit is on the field. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. It's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Wilson to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Callaway. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Intercept, and the defense has set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Using his legs, it's gone. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. The RPO, fire complete to the left.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You can tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Wants to go up top. Grabbed behind the line, it's Porter. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Ball is loose. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Looking to throw. Touchdown, Hawaii! Fitted in the window for the score. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
No love lost between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just gone final. Oregon pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. Veni, Vidi, Vici. I came, I saw, I conquered. And that's precisely what the Ducks did. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Wilson will throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. And the Spartans getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Dances away. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And this is always the time in the game where coaches are absolutely watching. Like, which one of my guys mail it in and quit? And if you're the quarterback, man, you've been sacked a few times, you've turned the football over, like, continue to play, find some ways to maybe get a few first downs and make something positive happen.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. The Spartans will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, and how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. He makes the catch. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Gets it out fast. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
It'll be 3rd and long. The give to the back. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Fires left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wilson to pass. It's caught. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. They just keep firing. Finds his man in the middle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Spartans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd down from their own 20. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Motion from the back. With jet sweep pass. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. They'll run it from the gun. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. With the clock running, this should be the final play. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.